You're back with another motherfucking video. Giddy, YouTube looking, huh? Hey, today is Asha's birthday, so I just want to start off by saying happy birthday to Asha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But guess what? This video ain't about Asha. Man, yesterday, like, that shit so crazy, dog. Yesterday, man. Oh my God. So, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and of course, we don't celebrate that shit. So, fuck all that shit, and fuck anybody that celebrated Thanksgiving. I mean, we had to get together and had like food and shit yesterday. I don't even like that we do that. Cause why the fuck we did that yesterday instead of today, you know? It's cold out this bitch. Let me zip my jacket up. So, man, yesterday, man, like, so both of my sisters came over, and I'm so motherfucking real. Like, I just hate, like, acting and shit, you know? I hate all that fake shit. You know, me and my father just ain't been speaking for the last, like, for the whole month because of, I confronted him on some shit to where it's like, hey, nigga, you won't be on bullshit, so it's like I ain't finna tolerate your bullshit, so I don't wanna speak a word to you, nigga. I'd rather us just keep our distance until you able to motherfucking get right with your heart. And that nigga still to this day ain't able to own up to what he did, or he apologized, but it wasn't no genuine shit, you know. It was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I won't, like, I'm sorry, like some shit like that. I guess I'm sorry, I guess I understand, like some shit like that. So that's why I still don't fuck with that nigga. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. But yeah, man, so yesterday when family came over, it's like, okay, since we family, why the fuck can we, when we have problems with each other, why can't we come together and fix this shit? If we love each other, you know, if we love each other, we can do that shit. And if we don't, let's just say fuck each other, cause we in a family. And that's what I did. And yesterday, like, my sister was like, oh, everything was good until I came in the room. Motherfucker, y'all was acting like everything was good. The reason why everything was good because y'all wasn't speaking about the problems, or motherfuckers was acting like problems don't exist. That's why shit always seem like it's good, you know? So, and like, she was yelling a lot, like, she was yelling a lot. She was yelling like 80% of the time that she was speaking, and she wasn't like, she was doing most yelling and speaking instead of listening. She did little listening. So you already know, like, that shit goes downhill with a motherfucker that don't even listen. Cause motherfucker, you saying shit to me and I'm responding to the shit that you saying, but it's like you ain't even responding to what I respond to when I'm saying to you. Like, you ain't even listening to what I'm responding to you. Like, okay, motherfucker, you saying, she was calling me crazy, she was calling me everything, like, she was calling me crazy. But as soon as I call her, cause I'm like, I got a little frustrated, and out of hand I was like, oh, motherfucker. As soon as I said that, she was like, oh, oh, oh. So a motherfucker really, and that's that narcissist shit. Like, a motherfucker narcissist only react when they get offended, and they use that as a fucking thing, like, they use that as something to defend themselves, to make themselves look like they the victim. Like, motherfucker, you ain't the victim. Like, what the fuck? You want to use, just because I called you motherfucker when you been yelling at me the whole time, calling me crazy, all of this shit. But as soon as I said motherfucker, oh, now you going crazy. Now you ready to fight and shit like that, you know? And that's so fucking crazy, dog. Like, a narcissist, that shit is so real, and it's just so important for everybody to understand what that look like inside of their family. If they got that in their family, if they got that inside of their friend groups and everything, you know? So, man, that shit is so deep, dog, cause I just never looked at it like this with my family. Like, I ain't never understand that narcissist shit. Like, I ain't never fucking, you know, I thought a narcissist was just somebody that just like obsessed with their looks, like a motherfucker that's just cocky or some shit. But that shit deeper than that. But yeah, yeah, and it's crazy how you can, like, motherfucking adults Motherfucking grown ass adults can't solve simple ass problems. Like, cause one of my sisters, the other sister that we had a problem with, guess what? We killed that shit. Like, she admitted to it and she apologized and it was genuine. Like, it was like, okay, this won't happen again, and the reason why I did this is because of this. I had a ticket, blah blah blah. Like, she explained that shit within under a minute, 30 seconds. Like, that shit was like just like that. But my father and my sister, like, we cannot get them to do that shit. Like, it takes them days. It took my father weeks or months. It still ain't happened. And for my sister, like, we didn't get nowhere yesterday. Like, she was riling herself up, being all rowdy and shit. Like, you using your energy towards the wrong shit. Like, you can't even say certain shit. You don't want to understand another motherfucker perspective. Like, that shit's crazy. And for a motherfucker to get on their Instagram story and talk about how their family is a deadbeat, or how their family is so whatever, or how life is so unfair, that's crazy. Cause motherfucker, you the reason why your life is unfair. You the reason why your life is unfair. You the reason why your life is miserable, why your life is fucked up. Like, look at you. Like, look at how you react to shit. Like, that's your situation, dog. It's your fucking fault. So when you miserable, just look at yourself in the mirror and realize you the reason why you miserable. You know, that shit crazy, dog. That shit is so deep, man. That's so crazy. Like, I really witnessed, you know, I ain't acting like I don't got problems and shit, but I never fucking, I probably did it before, but probably like way in the past me when I was on bullshit, like for real on some lame ass. But I don't even think I did like ever just like have problems or just like act like it ain't my fault. Like, knowing it's my fucking fault, like, but acting like it ain't my fault or blaming it on some other shit. I'm sure I did that before, but it came a time where I fucking just took responsibility. Like, I just know, like, okay, like, I'm responsible for everything that happened. I like to take that ownership. I'm responsible for how my day go out. If some bad shit happened, that don't mean, oh man, I can't have a good day because of this. Nah, motherfucker, I'm in control of how I feel. I'm in control of my day. So I'm gonna motherfucking make sure my day still turn out right. Like, the 2 days ago, I had a client that did some little stupid ass shit. I didn't even tell her to come. Some stupid ass shit. This girl is on my fucking front door, like in the cold, like calling my phone like 6 times and shit, or I'm tatting somebody else. Like, who the fuck told y'all to come, dog? Anybody tell y'all to fucking come? And that shit was making me mad. Cause my battery was dying while I was tatting somebody, and I was just having, it was like getting a little frustrating because I got this client waiting on me that I need to tat right now, but my battery keep dying. And I also got a fucking client on the outside waiting when I ain't even tell her ass to come. Like, what the fuck? And after all of that shit ended, I was like, oh man, like, fuck, like, this shit is fucking with me. But guess what? I fucking switched that shit up, nigga. I smoked me some weed, nigga. I got on my Xbox, like, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm finna end the night good. I ain't finna go to sleep mad as fuck, feeling bad. Like, fuck that shit. I control my day, dog. That's real. Shit crazy, bro. And that's how I know it's like, man, my mother, this is something my mother always say, and I probably said in my early videos, and I know I'm gonna say it again in another video. You either, some motherfucker, that you either got it or you don't. You either got it or you don't. A motherfucker gonna either fix that shit, take responsibility, fix that shit, and really be willing to fix that shit, or a motherfucker ain't. A motherfucker gonna probably run from that shit, or just hide from that shit, or keep responding to the negative shit, keep missing the point, and keep just like yelling, or keep like, what? Motherfucker ain't trying to fix the shit when you know you fucking wrong. Like, dog, motherfuckers is pointing at you, telling you, it's more than one person telling you you wrong. Why don't you want to be like, maybe I'm is wrong, but you want to be like, oh nah, I'm entitled to how I feel. No, I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, on some shit like that. Like, what? But you weird as fuck. I don't got a problem. I don't got a problem. That's what my father was saying. And it was crazy because, like, both of my sisters and my father, one of my sisters and my father, like, it was just so obvious, like, that y'all was the ones that's keeping the circle from moving. Y'all motherfuckers is like, it's y'all fault, because they was doing the exact same 3 things. They kept trying to leave. They kept saying, like, oh, I guess, instead of being like, oh, I understand, you right. It's like, oh, I guess. And they was like, what they was doing, they kept missing the point and kept responding to the different shit, or they kept responding when they got offended, or like they wasn't responding really to a lot of the shit that motherfucker be saying. And they was right next to each other. And like, man, it's so obvious. Y'all motherfuckers look like twins right now because of y'all toxic behavior, because of how y'all act, this attitude. This shit crazy, dog. And it's like, yeah, man, when it get to a point, it's like, damn, nigga just gotta accept that the full family will never be together like on some nice shit. It would never be together on some good shit. Cause as long as I'm in the room, motherfucker, I'm gonna make it obvious that we ain't together. Like, fuck all that smiling and shit. Motherfucker, when I'm around, you gonna feel my shit. And I don't mean I'm finna be like on some bullshit. I'ma just be real. Like, I'm just be like, shit, why you here? I'll be like, why you here? What you doing? Don't we got a problem with you? Like, did you like on some shit like that? And me just saying that one shit, boy, that make a motherfucker go crazy, boy. Like, them motherfuckers like, damn, that shit crazy, like a narcissist. And it's crazy. Look, this what happened. When my mother was reading the definition, she pulled her phone out and she looked it up, and she was reading the definition of a narcissist out. As she was reading the motherfucking thing out, and it got to a point where it said like, oh, a narcissist only respond, or some shit, they like they get fucked up. It fucks with them when they feel the truth, they know the truth, and that's when it hits them, and that's when they like leave or do something. And when my mother read that, something about the truth or some shit, that's when my father like blew up and just like, oh well, and he just left. And he used something like irrelevant to fucking say that he ain't a narcissist. It's like, oh, I'm the motherfucker that just been provided for y'all ass for the last all y'all life and shit like that. Yeah, I'm the narcissist. Then he left. Like, boy, y'all niggas are stupid. We did not say you wasn't providing for us. So what is you saying? Just because you do something good for somebody, that don't mean you ain't a narcissist, nigga. Like, y'all motherfuckers is stupid as shit. And this is crazy how grown motherfuckers just ain't using their brain. Cause that shit will cause you to go crazy. You would be like, yo, how don't you understand? Literally, how do you not understand? You driving me crazy, so I'm going crazy because I'm going crazy because I don't know how you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. Cause it's so simple. That shit will drive you crazy. Cause it's like, yo, I know you a fucking human. I know you able to understand. So why is it so hard for you to understand? But I just gotta remind myself like, hey, motherfuckers choose not to understand. They choose not to understand. They choosing not to listen. Please don't let yourself go crazy when a motherfucking narcissist is doing that shit. And I guess it's like, okay, I don't think they acting, but part of it is like, man, is you fucking acting, or is you just like genuinely not understanding? Like, is you just like a narcissist? I guess, yeah, narcissists don't even be knowing that they are narcissists. They know when they wrong, or they don't know when they, I don't know if they know if they wrong, when they wrong or not. But it's like, yo, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. But I'm just proud to say I ain't no fucking narcissist. And when I did to Bethany one day, dog, cause she caught me and approached me about some shit, like, man, I feel like you did me wrong. I feel like you did me wrong. And I was on some shit like, oh, this is called gaslighting, not narcissist. Kinda, well, I guess it's kind of the same. Cause I knew I was wrong, but I just wasn't admitting it. Cause she put me on spot, and I just was like, oh, she had me, and I was just like, no, some shit like that, man. You just tripping, or I don't know what the fuck I said, but it just wasn't right, and it was just so wrong for me, and I'm just so ashamed of that. You know, that shit is not, I ain't proud of that shit at all. The fact that I did that, man, I hate that, and I hate that shit. I hate that I did that shit. I don't want to ever do that again to nobody, man. You know, so it's like, but I take that L. I understand not to do that shit again. I understand that that shit is fucked up. Cause I'm willing to do better. I want to do better for myself. Cause I got it. I know I got a good heart. I know I want to do better for myself. I know it's shit that I don't know. I understand that I don't know everything. I understand that it's always something that I need to work on inside of myself, you know? And that's what's gonna make me be better. The fact that I'm always putting in effort to do better for myself, to give better to myself, because I love myself enough to want myself to be better. Like, who the fuck don't want to be better for themselves? Like, what? Better for myself and the people around me. Like, you know, I got Asha in my life. I got Sarah in my life. I got Asia in my life, dog. I got Rhoda. Like, I got good people in my life, dog. And I want to give these people the best of myself. I don't want to be rude, disrespectful to these people. I don't want these people to ever in their life to be able to be like, damn, that nigga GQ, that nigga like caused me this, or he caused me problems this year. No, I want these people to be like, damn, because we only gonna get older, and as we grow older, dog, I would love for a point where we all old as fuck, and they like, damn, man, you really been good to me all my life. You really been good to me all my life. You always just been working on doing better. Like, you really just, that shit, man, I know that's the most important shit in life. More important than me creating art, more than all of that shit, dog. More than the gifts that I love, more than all of that shit. Xbox of fucking making songs, creating all of that shit is worthless compared to, it ain't shit compared to, you know, the people in my life and doing better for them and like them being proud of me. Like, I know that's the real shit, dog. I know that's the real shit. I know that's the real shit, dog, cause I be like, damn, I still got Asha in my life. When last year, it was a point where Asha was about to leave my ass, dog, because she didn't know like if I was on some bullshit or not. And it's like, damn, dog, but I still got her in my life only because I showed her, you know, better, and I showed her like, yo, I ain't with the bullshit or whatever, man, cause the motherfucker know, dog. Like, she ain't stupid. Like, it's the reason why I got her in my life. I didn't keep her in my life by telling her lies. I ain't gotta keep her with no lies or think of some shit like, oh, did I say this? Did I say this? Like, I didn't do that. And that's why she's in my life, because I fucking kept that shit 100, dog. And the reason why Bethany ain't in my life, it's the reason why she ain't in my life, because I didn't keep that shit 100. You see that, dog? When you fucking keep shit 100, shit go good. When you keep shit 0, that shit fall apart. So look what I did, and look where Bethany at right now. Bethany ain't in my life right now. Bethany ain't in my life right now, and it's my fault. I deserve that. But guess what? I ain't gonna let her go because I still want her to be in my life. So I'm gonna keep her in my fucking life, duh. And I'm gonna do better for her. I'm gonna show her I'm a motherfucker that's capable of doing better. I'm a motherfucker that's capable of to be trusted, you know? I definitely can be trusted, you know? I want her to trust me. I want her to look at me and be like, man, that nigga's a good person. That's why I ain't done yet, Bethany. Yeah, yesterday was crazy, man. That shit, that anxiety shit, that shit be real, cause I was shaking a little bit. And it was like, oh my gosh, I had my little breaking points at times. I was like, oh. It was like 2 or 3 times when I like fucking went crazy, but I controlled myself like shortly afterwards, you know? Like fucking, I controlled it like really shortly afterwards. And that's what I'm able to do. But them motherfucking go all crazy and go all crazy, but still be yelling, still can't control yourself. Like, what the fuck? And then when I yelled once or got a little loud, it's like, oh, so it's okay for you to yell at me, but like, what, motherfucker? Okay, I just fixed myself, and but you been yelling the whole time, like, what? Then she was like, oh, well, motherfucker, you can't just do wrong and apologize and think it's gonna be okay. Like, what? Oh my gosh, like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy, boy, but you steady doing wrong and not apologizing for the wrong that you doing. That shit'll drive you crazy, boy. Please don't let a fucking narcissist drive you crazy. Please, man. Love yourself. Love the people that's in your life. Be willing to do better for the people that's in your life, because that's what they want. They don't want no fucked up shit. They don't want to be in a motherfucker of their life that's doing bad for them. You want them to smile every day. I want the people I love to smile every day, dog. I ain't on no motivational fucking shit. Fuck all that shit. But man, real is real, dog. Do good for yourself. Love yourself enough to do good for the people around you. Love yourself enough to do good for yourself. You deserve real respect. Fuck have love. Fuck all that shit, dog. If it ain't 100, cut that shit. Fuck that shit. If it's 0, fuck that shit. Don't give a fuck if it's your mama, it's your motherfucking anybody, dog. Fuck family. Fuck all that shit, cause that shit don't mean shit, dog. Keep that shit 100, dog. Fuck blood, for real. Fuck blood. It's about what the shit that you show these people, dog. It's about the actions that you show to these people that you claim you love, people that you claim is family. Like, Man, get real, dog. Hey, I see through the bullshit, dog. I love where my mind at, dog, cause I know not to let myself accept bullshit, dog. I know that now. I know that now, dog. Cause I'm a motherfucking, I don't want to call myself a god. I don't want to do that. I don't want to call myself a god. But I'm gonna say I'm the fucking universe. I'm the universe, and me as the universe, dog, I deserve everything. I deserve shit that's only fair. I deserve what's real. Shit that I love. Fuck anything that I don't love. If it ain't what I love, man, that shit can die, dog. Fuck a demon. Fuck an enemy. Fuck all that bullshit, dog. Fuck that shit, dog. I ain't tolerating none of that shit. Fuck that shit, bitch.